Hello lovely humans, welcome or welcome back. Today's video is going to be my stats video and all the things I put on my Common App and also my UMKC app that help me make it into college. So I have my laptop. We are going to go through the Common App and then I'm going to mention some differences that were on my UMKC app because that was on a different website and it was a completely different format, so there were some things that I put on there that I didn't put on the Common App. Starting with the education. I went to a public high school all 4 years. There was no change in my progression. I was at the same one in Missouri and there was no gap year. So actually my first technical dual enrollment class was in middle school in the summer between 7th and 8th grade. I had a summer camp where I took college algebra and trigonometry over the summer. From there, the next time that I started dual enrollment was my sophomore year of high school, and I continued that at the University of Missouri-Columbia through my senior year. Now I'm going to go through all of my classes because in this case I do think it was pertinent to my acceptances into certain colleges. So we're going to start with the classes that I took in middle school that transferred to high school. So in middle school I ended up taking Algebra 1 honors, Geometry honors, French 1, Pre-Calculus honors, and Intro to Literature and Composition, which is equivalent to like an English 9 class. Then the summer before I started my freshman year, I took 1 semester of PE and Health Online. So up until freshman year, I had A's in everything, so all of those put in as a 4.0, and now freshman year. For my non-American viewers, that is 9th grade or the first year of high school. Hopefully that helps. If you need more clarification, just let me know. And I took AP Calculus BC, AP Physics 1, Intro to Engineering Design, Art 1, French 2, English 9 honors, and Civics honors. This was my first year of not getting all A's. In AP Calculus BC, I got an A- first semester and a B second semester. And then in AP Physics, I got an A- both semesters. So already from my freshman year, I wasn't perfect. Hopefully that gives you guys some hope or helps you guys realize that getting perfect grades is not always going to get you in, and it's not always going to not let you get accepted into top universities. Anyways, now on to sophomore year or 10th grade. I took Biology honors, Chemistry honors, AP World History, English 10 honors, Career Exploration Online, which is a 1 semester class, Principles of Biomedical Sciences, Calculus 3, and Differential Equations, and I took both of those at the University of Missouri. This year, I got A's in everything. The summer between my sophomore year and junior year, or 10th grade and 11th grade, I took online PE. I was supposed to take that during my sophomore year, but I broke my leg. And I also took Personal Finance online. I got A's in both of those, and moving on to my junior year, I took AP Language and Composition, I took AP US History, AP Chemistry, Human Body Systems, Medical Interventions, Writing Intensive Matrix Theory, Intro to Probability and Statistics, and General Psychology, and I took those last 3 at Mizzou again. I got A's in everything this year as well. Finally, on to senior year, or 12th grade, my last year of high school. I took 1 semester of C++ programming, Art 2, Studio Art, so this is 2D art compared to 3D art, Intro to Mythology, which was a 1 semester class, Sociology Online, which was also a 1 semester class, AP Literature and Composition, AP Biology, AP US Government and Politics, AP Comparative Government and Politics, both of those were 1 semester, Cognitive Development in Childhood, and Advanced Multivariable Calculus. And I took Cognitive Development in Childhood and Advanced Multivariable Calculus at the University of Missouri. So I got A's in everything except for my first semester of C++ programming. I got an A-, and then I ended up not taking it second semester because it was hard and my brain just didn't want to work with it. So, you know, I didn't think stressing myself was really necessary because I'd already applied to colleges and it wasn't gonna have any bearing on if I made it in anywhere. So I just decided, you know, we're gonna take a harder math class and it'll all be okay. So now I'm gonna get into the specific GPA, ACT, all of the numbers that were on my Common App. I would like to preface this, like most creators do beforehand, by saying these are not everything, And I know it's really easy, especially for STEM kids, to use these numbers to objectively compare ourselves, but it is not everything. I honestly would recommend, getting in the range of scores that the admitted students have, and from there, just letting it go. And I mean, there's always exceptions to that too. You can have a higher or a lower score and have a different result. So just try to get close to there and then focus on doing things you enjoy and enhancing your Common App essay and things like that. Anyways, at the time I reported this, I had a 4.297 weighted GPA out of 4, which is equivalent to about a 4.3 out of 4. And the unweighted GPA was something like a 3.94, 3.95 out of 4. I took both the ACT and the SAT, and as you'll see, my results, they kind of like contradict each other in a way, which is why I put them both down to see that I'm strong in both sides of the spectrum, English and math, because it kind of varied depending on the test. That's another thing I would recommend. Take both tests once, see which one you like better, and then maybe take the other one that you like one more time or something like that. So for my ACT, my highest composite was 35, and I got a 35 on the English, 33 on the math, 36 on the reading, and then a 36 on the science section. So as you can see, there's some contradictions. I took an accelerated math course load, and then I didn't do as well on the ACT. And then, you see me get an A- and a B in Calc BC, and then get A's and everything else. I'm an enigma. We don't know what's happening in my brain either. And then for the SAT, I took it once, and I got a 720 on the English reading writing section, and I got a 780 on the math section. So again, we kind of flipped how well we were doing on the sections for the SAT. So that equals a 1500 out of 1600. Again, not perfect, not on the ACT, not on the SAT. Now on to my AP tests. So in total I took 10. I'm just gonna go through all my scores. On Calc BC I got a 3. On Calc AB I got a 4. So, I feel like you're used to, when you watch these videos, getting everyone that gets 5s or they get an occasional 4. I always start out with a 3. It happens sometimes. AP Physics, didn't submit it. We're not gonna talk about it. AP World History, I got a 5. AP Chemistry, I got a 4. This is so funny. I'm a STEM kid and I do worse on the AP STEM tests than the English ones and history. It's fine. On AP US History, I got a 5. On AP English Language and Composition, I also got a 5. I didn't submit AP Biology, AP US Gov, AP Comparative Gov, or AP Lit by the time that I made it into college, but I ended up getting a 4 on Biology and a 5 on all the others. Now moving on to the honors I submitted. At the time, I was a National Merit semifinalist, so I submitted that. I ended up moving on to a finalist, but by that point, I had submitted all of my college applications, so that didn't matter. I got an Outstanding Student Award at the Career Center for my Human Body Systems class in 11th grade. I was an AP Scholar with Distinction for 11th grade and eventually for 12th grade. I was a 19 under 19 recipient, which was an award that our high school newspaper did, and that was in 9th grade. And then I was on the A honor roll all 4 years. So now moving on to activities. The first thing I listed was research with the Thompson Laboratory. It was a part of MOI, which is Missouri Orthopedic Institute. Specifically, it was regenerative orthopedics and biostatistics. I helped, I guess, with the biostatistics research team, and I did this for 11th and 12th grade. So the next thing I listed was student council. I was a class representative 9th through 11th grade, and then I was the vice president in 12th grade. Then I put Key Club. I was a member my sophomore and freshman year, but my junior year I was the grade representative, and then I was the president my senior year. It's a community service organization. Another community service organization I was part of was Interact Club. It's the youth version of Rotary Club in at least my city, and I was a member my sophomore year, and then I was the vice president my junior year, and I was the president my senior year. Another organization that I was a part of was National Honor Society. My junior year, I was the secretary, and my senior year, there was just a general secretary, and that was me. Technically, my sophomore year, I was a part of it, but it was COVID year, so nothing really happened with it, but I was a part of it. Then I did the Global Health and Leadership Conference with Johns Hopkins my sophomore year summer and my junior year summer. I was in host on my junior year and senior year, and my junior year I was the historian, which it was nice. And then my junior year I was in chemistry club. I was just a participant, I didn't lead it. I also put down that I did varsity cross country. I did this my freshman year in 9th grade, and I was all district, all sectional, and I got a couple other nominations and awards for that. I worked at a bagel shop, and I did that in 11th and 12th grade. So I mixed this up for my UMKC app. I put student council again, I put Rotary Club, or Interact Club, I put Key Club, National Honor Society, and Chemistry Club and work. But I also put that I did Period at Como, or Period at Columbia, Missouri, which is a menstrual hygiene organization in my town. I was part of that. I put down Ask for Angela, which is a organization that aims to help protect women, especially in places like bars, and keep them safe in possibly unsafe situations. And so I was a part of that. And then I did this camp called Camp True False. So True False Film Festival is a big festival that is in my hometown, and they actually have this camp for high schoolers where you can go behind the scenes, figure out how it works, analyze some videos and movies, and then analyze art, and then you get to see all these films. So it's a great experience. I really liked it. And then I was able to, in a separate section, put more of my health related things for UMKC. So I did HOSA, my research with the Thompson Lab. I also did research with the Thompson Center, which is a center for autism and neurodevelopmental disorders. So I aided research that was looking at stress and its impact on cognitive abilities. I started that this year, my 12th grade year, and so I didn't put it on my Common App because I didn't know enough about it, that if someone quizzed me on it, I wouldn't really know what I was doing. But by the time I finished the UMKC app, I had a better idea of what I was into, and so I ended up putting that on there. And then I put the Global Health and Leadership Conference in that section as well. A side note really quick, I did in a couple of my supplementals end up mentioning the research at the Thompson Center because at that point I again knew more about it, and I applied as neuroscience for most of these schools, and so I wanted to highlight that I did do some psych research. So I think that's all of my technical stats. For my Common App essay, ended up writing about how I watched a fish dissection when I was younger and almost passed out, and how I decided after that medicine was not for me. And then I ended up doing a lamb heart dissection my sophomore year in one of my classes, and I actually didn't pass out and didn't think it was gross, and actually was really interested in it, and I was interested in class the whole year, and how that actually led me to realizing that medicine could be for me. And so I used that for my Common App, and I also used that for my personal statement in my UMKC main essay, and then I talked about some other things in the supplementals. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I just would really encourage you guys to focus on you and focus on doing the things that make you happy, taking the classes that you enjoy, and, you know, getting the baseline GPA, ACT, all of those things, and then just focusing on cultivating yourself into an interesting person, because that's what colleges want most. They want interesting people to be a part of their campus that are passionate about something and are going to make an impact, regardless of what that may be. You know, if you don't do the same extracurriculars as me, it's probably a good thing, because they've seen that before. I do really think that the Common App essay is really important. So I would say if you're gonna focus your time on anything, don't focus in on retaking the ACT one more time. Focus on having a really good Common App essay. I think I'm done with all of the college admissions content that I want to do. Unless you want to talk to me on a personal basis, then you can DM me on Instagram. I'm willing to talk to you guys on there. I just want to focus on the present and the future. So no more the past, now going on to the future. I hope you guys really liked today's video, and I hope you guys have a great day today and a great rest of your week. I will see you soon.